Above average temperatures are likely to continue for the rest of the week, as we'll be talking about on tonight's edition of Weather Extra. And we expect to see those above average temperatures really hanging on through Friday or Saturday. The peak of the warmth likely Thursday and Friday, with highs in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. Overnight lows too are going to be in the 50s to near 60. Winds are going to be a little gustier too, so 20 to 25 miles an hour at times for the second half of the week. And that really is going to help to start and kick off the pollen season around here. I don't think necessarily we're going to have high or extremely high levels, but at least medium to high levels of tree pollen are expected for the rest of the week. And so this kind of introduces us to the pollen season of 2026. And the plants that produce the large amounts of lightweight pollen are the ones that cause most of the issues for allergy sufferers, like oak, birch, hickory, cedar, elm, and pecan pollen that typically causes most of the problems around here for your throat and your nose and your sinuses. When things start off, like right now, we typically see a pine pollen starting to increase, and the spores are larger, and so they're not as easily able to get into our sinuses, and typically we don't see as much irritation as we'll see as we go through the spring months, March, April, early May. But it does, get all over the cars and all over the roads until that rain washes it away, right? Pollen season does tend to start a little earlier here in recent years, with higher pollen counts going into February because of some of the warmer temperatures that we've had here lately earlier in the season. And I'll tell you, as we shift into summer and fall, pollen issues are mainly confined to certain grasses and ragweed. So needless to say, you might need to get the allergy medication in check over the coming weeks as the pollen count begins to increase in the next month or two. Starting to see signs of that thanks to the weather forecast here this week.